Alright, we're doing it. We're hopping on the trend. This is Mini-Motorways. It's a game where you try to build the best road, I guess. I've already practiced quite a bit on this game. I've played the first 3 levels. My current plan is... Oh. Changes the music. Once you get about 1,000 on each level, you're able to access another part of the level. So my plan is to get 1,000 on each. I'm not good, but we're gonna give it a go. So Beijing it is. We're very close. Not start. Beijing is a weird one because lots of little tiny water areas that just sort of ruin everything. But that's okay. We start with one bridge. It's in kind of a bad spot. You can sort of get RNG'd into not having to do this off the bat. Early game's pretty slow. Alright, so you'll see in the top right here, we have this little like location-esque looking thing. That is the number of journeys that have been completed by the car. So you'll see the car will go to a little location, it'll pick up the journey, and then it'll leave and bring it back to the house that it came from. Your score is measured on how many journeys you're able to complete. And each sort of, here we go. Each sort of, I guess, level of the level, so it's like a sub-level, is separated into weeks. And at the end of each week, you get to pick an upgrade. So we can choose 2 traffic lights and 20 road tiles, or a roundabout and 20 road tiles. This is a weird decision. We don't really need any roundabouts yet, nor do we need traffic lights. But traffic lights tend to be a little less useful as the game goes on, so I'm going to try to invest in the roundabout. Okay. So we've added a new color into the mix. It's generally a pretty good idea to try to keep your colors pretty segregated. That being said, it doesn't seem to be super possible here. Yeah. So I guess that's how we're gonna have to do it. Now you can sort of think intuitively about this game. This is a point of interest, this is a point of interest, and there's an intersection here. Literally, and in the sense of that it's like a road. So there's gonna be, a buildup of traffic here at some point. So it's just something that you want to be cautious of. Now we could sort of change our style and do something like this, and we'll see how the effects are different here. But now, obviously, there's going to be a buildup of traffic here. So I think what I'll do is something like this to try and reduce the traffic buildup. Now there's 2 separate junctions. Yellow's been added into the mix. I think we're going to treat it like this for now. Although this road is now severely a main road, as the blues need to travel on it to get to the blue destination. The reds quite literally spawn on it, and then need to take it to travel to both of their other points of interest. So this road is going to be a problem later, but we're about to head into week 2. Yep, there we go. So same decision, basically. 2 roundabouts seems like a lot, so maybe we will go traffic lights just to see if we can do anything particularly useful. That doesn't really seem like it. Things are going all right, though. This cluster of red houses is starting to feel like a bit of a problem, so maybe we'll edit that once some more things get involved. But you can hear the honking is really unsatisfied drivers. It's a stat that you can't really see until you lose. Okay, so let's take a step back now. This store has just upgraded to circle, I guess. I don't know what it's called, but it gets upgraded from a square to a circle, and what that indicates is that this is basically now even more attractive to the reds, whatever that means. So now more journeys from the red houses are going to want to go here. So it sort of shifts our traffic flow. If you think of it like a heat map, there's going to be now more red traffic on this side of the main road than there will be on this side. And that's something that I think we're going to want to deal with. And we're going to want to deal with it in a pretty weird way, because I think I want to completely reset what we've got here. So this is the first thing that I'm thinking, sort of making like a back road in between these 2 red areas. And then this is such a centralized red neighborhood that I almost don't want, I don't know, maybe something like this and something like this. So now the reds have an access to just sort of get to the back of the, I don't even know, motorway system. And now I want to think about what we're going to do about the yellows, because the yellows are nestled off in this corner. We could sort of add a road up here, cross the bridge, is sort of what I'm thinking. The other thing that I was thinking is add a road that just goes here, but that adds more needless traffic. Let's do with the blues with something like this. Although, actually, let's think of that, something like this. Sort of segregate the blues from a majority of the other traffic. I think that could be helpful. And then we'll just do kind of what we have to here. So there's going to be a lot of red traffic along this road, which is sort of why I'm hesitant to add something like this. But you know what? It'll be fine. That's an unfortunately placed red house. As is that one. Okay. So lots of red traffic is sort of what I'm seeing now. So we might want to separate that out a little bit into two separate areas. Sort of these guys might be more inclined to go here. I don't know. This red neighborhood is... it's a lot. Okay, green. Only greenhouses here. Might as well just add it onto the main road. Shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, week 3. So motorways are basically highways. If you're from America, and roundabouts are roundabouts. But as you can see, there's a difference in the number of road tiles we get. So we're at 20. We already have one roundabout. The question is, how much do we care about extra road tiles? Because we don't really need to care about extra roundabouts right now. We already have that cushion of one. So motorway seems like the best option here. And we'll make use of it in a bit, though I don't really see any reason to add it in quite yet. So seeing a lot of traffic down here. Maybe we can try a traffic light right there. That seems fun. And we kind of have enough road tiles to where we can maybe make something like this work. To the point where we can maybe even do this and this. But this will create a bit of traffic here, perhaps. We'll see. Okay. So here's an instance where I'm thinking it might just be motorway time. It's a really isolated blue store, I guess. And our blue neighborhood is quite isolated as well. Now, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles up. And then, like, a lot of tiles across. So we could do that. Let's try it. Okay, so we have exactly enough road tiles to make it work. But that sort of doesn't seem super worth it when we just have a motorway sitting in our inventory. So let's do that. Route 1 has been established. Alright, week's about to end. See what options we get. Kind of looking for another motorway. Or a bridge. A bridge could work. But yeah, motorways are the money item. Things are going good. Not a lot of traffic. This little blue highway, or motorway, really helps so far. Yellow neighborhood spawning down here, completely away from everyone else. Except for this little guy who's just kind of in the thick of it.
Into the thick of it!
Oh, okay. Gray is added into the mix. So this is a little messy. Now, we're not seeing a lot of traffic through this little area here. The only people that are going to be traveling on this little area are the reds who are trying to get to here. Or I guess these reds who are trying to get to here. So I'm trying to think about how we could possibly get the grays. Oh my gosh, wait, do I see it? Oops. What if we send them along this highway? I think this is the best solution. Yes, okay, and they're loving it. They're all spawning here. This is what we need. Nice little... Look at that guy. That guy was speeding off the highway. Love it. We love to see it. Look at them go. Okay, and another little yellow thing up here. So when there's an empty dotted line square, it means that there's going to be another thing spawning. I don't know if it has to be of a different color, but I've never seen one spawn with the same color. So, we're not gonna waste our bridge. Oh my god, are we gonna waste our bridge? We're not gonna waste our bridge. Wow, this couldn't have spawned in a worse spot. But that's alright. Let's add a little bit of an access road here because we know that a lot of our yellows are on this road anyways. And then we'll do something like this. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. Because all of our yellows need to get to this point regardless. And that makes sense to me. 4 road tiles. Oh, jeez. Let's go. We are on Sunday. Maybe we'll get the option to get 30 road tiles. Boom. Okay. Bridge. We'll take bridge. And we were on slow speed there, which I didn't realize. So noticing a bit of traffic build up here and here. See that? See that? Oh, shit. Well, the blues are still pretty... doing pretty good. I'm wondering if we can maybe if it's time to do this. To put all the yellows on this road, basically. Rather than shooting them up through here. Because this is a popular... Well, it's a really popular location for all the reds to end up. So I'm hoping that we can offset the traffic coming from here with the traffic coming through here. Is it going to work? I don't know. Maybe a traffic light will help. Bit of traffic down here. Oh, why? Okay. I guess, but it's on the other side. Oh. So we'll just have to do this, I guess. God, there's gonna be so much traffic, especially right around here. I guess we have to do this. And for now, we'll just link up the reds to that gray neighborhood and pray. Traffic light actually does seem to be helping right around here. Not sure about here. A little bit of an unhappy driver situation, it sounds like. Okay. So again, if we kind of think about the logical destination of a lot of our yellow drivers, when the AI is choosing which one it wants to go to, it doesn't matter which one it chooses. But regardless of the choice, it's going to have to take this path upwards. Or maybe they're taking this path, but that doesn't... I'm not sure if that makes a lot of sense. Regardless, they're going to have to take one of these paths, and they're going to end up, at the very least, right here. All of our yellows, because they have to choose between this and this store. So that means that I kind of want to add another branch to where the choice is made, if that makes sense. And I'm going to do that... Nope. And I'm going to do that by attaching it up here. So it doesn't change anything about the traffic flow. All of the yellows will still have to go here. They're just going to have to choose, basically. And that's fine, because the choice won't take any time whatsoever. And we can even maybe make this look less, shit. Ooh. Pretty tough decision, because I want the road tiles, but I really want the motorway. You know what? I'm feeling pretty confident in going with the road tiles. Oh, things are looking pretty good. Again, a lot of traffic here, but the traffic light seems to be holding it pretty well. It's a bit of a build-up of the blue journeys. Oh, and the grays. That's alright. This is still perfectly fine, because the grays will want to go here anyways. Yep. This guy is going to be alone for a while. Is this working? Is this working? I can't tell. I think it's working. Oh boy. It really is just a buildup of the blues here, though, which is really interesting. And it's no way that it's just because this guy isn't connected, but we'll connect him up anyway, so he feels like he's a part of things. Let me move this out of the way. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Let's see if that helps anything. I don't know why it would. Okay. Now we can safely take the motorway. Bit of a gray build up here again. So I'm wondering maybe we can do something like this. Move it just slightly back. Oh my god, and look at this loner up here as well. I think it's time for the roundabout. And I think it's time for even Let's do this and go for another roundabout. I think that's it. Let's test. Bit of gray buildup. Bit of gray buildup. What are you guys doing? Where are you getting stuck? What's the confusion? Big driveway. Stop. Everything's upgrading. Even the roundabout isn't helping. It's so busy. Oh, jeez. Can it be helped? Are we just doomed? This is going to require significant renovations. In fact, it's going to require us to revert back to the previous plan for the yellows. Hopefully reducing traffic buildup. But now all the reds are going to have to go this way. And the reds are already funneling down. Good God. Let's add this. Maybe we keep this. Okay, how are the greens doing? We have a motorway. We can make use of a motorway. But for the most part, these reds down here should have a pretty good time getting here. Not a lot of traffic to deal with. I'm also going to attach this here and do this so that we can keep some of the yellows up like this. Maybe even add a little bit of a road there. We're either super screwed or everything's about to fix itself. Can't wait to see which is which. Tell you what though, it does seem crazy for us to not have a motorway in use yet. So let's see. So how crazy would this be? It would hopefully completely eliminate the green traffic on the road, getting them here. And I know it's not like a super ideal path. Oh, we're out of roads completely. Shit. Can we save a road somewhere? I mean, this guy surely doesn't need what he has. I think this is as good as it'll get for now. Let's see how we do. Very nervous. Are all the reds getting on the highway? Why are they getting on the highway? Or maybe, is it just some of the reds? It's a lot of the reds. It's a concerning number of the reds. Let's link this here. Okay, well, we have another motorway. Oh my God, I'm so stressed out. Let's get the reds off the road. And let's give them a motorway. They need it, probably. Oh, dear God, what's happening? Oh no, we have a timer. Our first timer for the grays. I wouldn't expect the grays to have the timer. Maybe we can give them this. How is this? How is there a problem? Do this then. If you want to get here, do this. Oh, I thought the grays were the good guys, but they're the villains. Please! How are you guys so stuck? Roundabout. And stat. Oh my lord. Sure. What are you guys even doing buying real estate up here? I'm around. Timer. Please go to the gray place. This neighborhood. Yep. Alright, 665 points in 61 days. Not my best performance in Mini-Motorways. If you guys like this game and want to see me play more of it, or just want to see more of it in general, then be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, as there will definitely be more in the future. Thanks for watching. Peace.